There are places in England so beautiful they seem to have stepped straight out of a postcard. Thatched cottages, timber frames houses, quiet country lands, a winding river, and a tall maypole rising above the village rooftops. This is Welford-on-Avon, a historic village in Warwickshire, but behind its picture-perfect appearance lies a story stretching back more than 1,000 years. A story of rivers, churches, bridges, traditions, and constant change. The history of Welford began long before the thatched cottages we see today. There is evidence of human activity in the area dating back many centuries, including the Romano-British periods. The settlement later developed through the Anglo-Saxon era and was recorded in the Domesday Book following the Norman conquest. At the heart of the village stands St. Peter's Church. A church has existed on this site for centuries, and the building we see today contains layers of history from different periods, including the Norman era and later changes. Churches like St. Peter's were more than places of worship. They were centers of community life, places where people gathered, where families marked important events, and where the memories of generations were reserved. Welford-on-Avon sits beside the River Avon, and for centuries, the river had been much more than a beautiful backdrop. It has been a source of resources, a route for travel, and an important part of village life. The meadows beside the river have shaped the landscape. Roads and bridges connected Welford with the surrounding countryside. One of the village's historic landmarks is Binton Bridge, whose southern section dates back to the medieval period. Today, crossing the bridge can feel peaceful, but in the past, bridges like this were extensive. They carry people, animals, and goods, connecting communities across the landscape. Today, Welford is perhaps best known for its historic cottages, black and white timber framing, thatched roofs, uneven walls, and windows that are rarely perfectly symmetrical. Many of these buildings date from the 17th century, but they were not originally built to become tourist attractions. They were homes, places where people lived, worked, and raised families. Their imperfections are part of their beauty. They were not designed to look old. They simply become old. And in places such as Bothland, the combination of thatched cottages, greenery, and narrow lanes creates one of the most recognizable images of traditional English village life. The best way to experience Welford-on-Avon is on foot, slowly, without rushing. The beauty of a village like this is often found in the details. A carefully maintained garden, a doorway that has stood for generations, a view across fields that changes with every season. The countryside surrounding Welford offers a chance to escape the noise of modern life. Here, a walk is not simply a way of getting somewhere, it is the destination itself. So, Welford-on-Avon may be a small village, but its story is much bigger than its size. This is a story of history, landscape, and community. A story written by the people who have lived here, the generations who came before them, and those who will continue to call this place home. In a world that is always moving faster, places like Welford-on-Avon remind us of the value of slowing down, of looking closer, and of appreciating the quiet corners of England where history is still alive. Thank you for joining us in Welford-on-Avon.